Hey everyone, and welcome back to part 4 of our Retirement Masterclass series. This episode is going to be all about goal-based financial planning, where we will cover why most people never actually hit their financial goals, and more importantly, how you can actually win with your goals. If you missed any of the previous parts in this Masterclass series, we actually have a link down below the video, so you can go back and check out any of the videos that you missed, as well as keep up on any of the upcoming videos in this entire Masterclass series. In that part 3 video I mentioned, we discussed all the different account types that you could possibly need and how to decide which ones are going to be right for you and for your retirement. We also touched on the pros, cons, and any extra info you might need about those accounts. Does this scenario sound like you? You want to buy a house, save for your kids' college, plan for retirement, and maybe take that dream vacation you've been thinking of all at the same time? But then every month you look at your bank account and you wonder, where did all my money go? Don't worry if that does sound like you. You're not broken. You're just doing what 90% of people do. You're trying to chase every goal at once, and guess what happens? You make progress on none of them. In this video, we're going to show you exactly what causes this and some great ways that you can go about fixing it. Let's set the stage. Meet Mark and Lisa. They're 48 and 45, and collectively together make about $200,000. So they're doing pretty well, right? They've also got 2 kids, a daughter age 13 and a son age 10. And here is their financial wish list. They want to buy a house. Lisa needs a new car because hers is literally being held together with duct tape and hope. College is coming fast for their daughter. Retirement feels scary because they're behind. They want to leave money for their kids. Oh, and they dream about taking their family on that vacation to Europe they've always dreamed of before the kids get too old. The problem that led a family like this to advisors like us, they were feeling like they were failing. They were still living paycheck to paycheck, and they were worried that they were running out of time to achieve their financial goals. Do you want to know what the biggest mistake a couple like Mark and Lisa were making? They were trying to save for everything and doing it equally. $100 here for college, $200 there for a house, $50 vacation, and it was like they were trying to fill 7 different buckets but never actually filled any of them up. But then they changed their mindset, and it really changed everything for them, and it can change everything for you too. They stopped asking, how can we save for all of this, and started asking, what matters most right now? Because here's the secret that nobody talks about. When you focus on fewer goals, you actually achieve more goals. It sounds backwards, but stick with us. So to solve a problem like this, we have to ask a tough question. That question is, if you could only achieve 3 of your goals in the next 5 years, which 3 would change your life the most? Now, right now, think about your own goals for a second. Which ones are actually urgent versus which ones just feel urgent? For examples like Mark and Lisa, we discovered something interesting. That house, they'd been wanting it for years, but they were comfortable renting. Their daughter's college, that was happening in 5 years whether they were ready or not. And their emergency fund, they had almost nothing saved, which meant that one job loss or other type of emergency could destroy everything they'd built. So that's where we created what we call the Sleep Better at Night hierarchy. This is 4 levels. Level 1, don't go broke. That means the emergency fund first. Level 2, don't disappoint your kids. We're going to save their college. Level 3, don't work forever. That means focus on retirement. And then level 4, everything else comes after you handle those. Now here's where things really get interesting. Once you focus down on monthly savings and using them for just the top priorities, the real magic can start. In our example with Mark and Lisa, here's what happened. The emergency fund was done in 8 months instead of never. College savings, we actually put enough money away to make a real difference. And retirement, finally moving in the right direction. But you're probably thinking, what about the house? What about the car? What about that trip to Europe? Here's the beautiful part. When you nail the top priorities, the other goals become easier. Why? Because you're not stressed about money anymore. You can think clearly and you can plan properly. Lisa's car situation? Instead of taking a $600 monthly payment, they decided to buy a reliable used car with cash from their emergency fund and then replace that money over the next 6 months. No interest payments, and the problem solved. The house? They realized that waiting 2 more years would let them save a proper down payment amount and keep their goals on track. This is all because having the right plan and the right mindset makes all the difference. Now let's talk strategy, because this is where most people mess up. They think all money should be invested the same way, and that's typically wrong. College money for a 13-year-old, that needs to be safe. We're talking high yield savings and conservative investments. You can't gamble with money you're going to need in 5 years. Retirement money, that's where we can get aggressive. You've usually got 15, 20 or more years, so we can handle some ups and downs for bigger long-term gains. But here's the part that can blow minds. We actually use different strategies for the same goals based on timing. The college money, in 5 years, safe investments. College money in 10 years, we could be more aggressive because we have more time. It's like having multiple accounts for multiple timelines. Each dollar has a job, and each dollar has a timeline. Okay, now here's how we stay on track, and why most people fail at this part. Most people check their progress monthly, and then they panic when they're not perfect. That's a big mistake. We check quarterly. That's every 3 months, and we only ask 3 questions. Question 1, are we close? If we're within 10% of the quarterly target, then it's winning. Life happens, and perfection is the enemy of progress. Question 2, what's changed? Did you get a raise? Did the college costs go up? Did the car break down? We adjust the plan based on reality and not what we hoped would happen. And finally, question 3, do we still want this? This one surprises people, because goals should evolve as your life evolves. Maybe you'll decide that you'd rather help kids with a house down payment instead of college, and that's okay. The key is staying flexible while maintaining momentum. Let us be straight with you about something. Our friends Mark and Lisa can't have everything they want in exactly the way they want it. Nobody can, not even people making $500,000. But what can you do? You can have the most important things at the right time and can feel confident and in control while building towards the rest. For people like Mark and Lisa, that Europe trip might happen in year 6 instead of year 5. The dream house might be a starter house at first, but their kids will go to college without massive debt, and they'll retire comfortably, and they'll sleep well at night knowing that they're prepared for emergencies. That's what real financial planning looks like. So here's where you start. Write down all your financial goals, all of them, every single one. Then ask yourself, if you could only achieve 3 of them in the next 5 years, which 3 would change your life the most? Start there, master those 3, then come back to the rest. By doing this, you'll be taking a massive step towards using goals to guide your financial planning. This will open the door to make real progress on your retirement plans. So that's going to bring us to the end of episode 4 here in our Retirement Masterclass series. In the first 3 episodes, we discussed everything leading up to building out your goals and setting them for the future. In this episode, we talked about how goal-based financial planning can lead you down the road to more success in your financial plans and inevitably your retirement. Coming up next in part 5 of the series, we're going to cover the investment policy statement and why it is so crucial to your retirement planning. So stay tuned as we continue to give you tips and guide you along the way to putting yourself ahead of the crowd when it comes to retirement planning. We hope you enjoyed this video on goal-based financial planning and implementing it into your retirement plans. This is actually a part of a greater masterclass series where we cover retirement from front to back. So please, if you did enjoy, drop a like on this video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell so you never miss out on an upload from this masterclass or anything else that we put out to help people continue to level up their finances.